Hello, everybody, and welcome back to We're Kinda Blurry.
Yep.
So there.
What's going on there?
Oh, it's on manual focus now.
Better.
All right, sorry for that brief interruption. Welcome back, everybody.
How you doing?
All right, Paul, we've had two keynotes today, one with a lot of interesting things, and the other one with some mostly interesting things. We'll start with the mostly interesting. Joe Belfiore came with a lot of energy on the stage, more energy than Paul or I combined, because Paul is feeling happy and healthy this morning, right, Paul?
Sure.
Yep. And
I
so
had a rough start.
You might be underselling that a little bit.
I recovered.
But so we got a lot of, the big thing, at least for me, was your phone and then showing timeline on mobile devices. My big concern at this point, seeing that stuff, Paul, is that the your phone stuff was all conceptual. It was a render. Right. It was not live.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. The truth is, the your phone stuff is largely available in Windows today, or is partially available. Come on, Dina, you can bomb us.
I'm like trying to restrain myself from photo modeling.
That's Dina Bass of there, Bloomberg.
The fact that you're leaning on a glass
That's
wall
Patrick Moorhead.
with like a two-story drop is making it harder for me to contemplate how to photo bomb, but yeah.
We got lots of people.
Seem like it's worth it.
This is just a fan-filled episode.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, the key parts of that are available today in Windows 10, and then they're breaking it out into a separate app. So, I don't feel bad about that. I mean, I think we're going to see that happen this year. It'll be fine. Timeline improvements is interesting. I mean, remember it was a year ago they talked about timeline for the first time, and that never happened in RS3.
Right.
Finally happened in RS4, and now they're improving it to bring it out to Microsoft Edge on iOS and to the Microsoft Launcher on Android.
Yep. And so this is kind of big things. They talked about sets a bit more, but they're not promising sets for RS5 either.
Well, right, that's true, yeah.
They're saying it's coming when it's great, but they're not saying it's coming in RS5, so it could, in theory, be a year before sets comes to...
It's almost like someone last summer called them out on their making promises and breaking them. Almost. And they learned a lesson of some kind.
Yeah. Yes.
Just a theory.
Yep. So otherwise, relatively straightforward keynote. No big surprises. No Surface hardware refreshes. Nothing. No HoloLens. No nothing.
Yeah, right.
We'll have a post coming up on HoloLens stuff here soon, but it's kind of already out in the open. It's just I'm gonna title it, Paul, connecting the dots.
Nice.
So, and then we also had Google I/O this morning, which, to me, Paul, I don't know what your quick takeaway was, but for me it was Google Assistant is taking very continuous marching steps forward, which each little step isn't massive, but each step forward is one that Cortana and Alexa and Siri are not taking, and it's just putting a little bit more distance between all the services.
Yeah, I mean, Google is obviously behind in assistance, but they have such a vast ecosystem of devices to work off of. I mean, the install base is so humongous. And they didn't do the milestone stuff like user numbers on different services like they did last year. I was kind of looking forward to that. But, they touted out all the usual suspects, photos, maps, the new version of the News app, which looks kind of interesting. It was, more of a consumer-focused end user type thing. Family time type features, also personal use features where you don't want to use the phone too much, and that kind of thing. So
they also announced some server chips that
TPUs.
Yeah, the TPUs or TPMs, I think they're calling them 3.0. They're now liquid cooled, which is interesting because liquids and servers and whatever. Well, I guess the 950 had a liquid cooled CPU.
Supposedly. Oh no, I guess it did. No, it did. Really.
It did.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So we'll see, but obviously check out Thurrott.com for a lot of that good stuff, and once we get back in the studio, we'll have a nice build I/O hangover digestion once we get to see kind of all the stuff. A lot of Android P things coming out, which stands for probably copying iOS.
Because I'm installing it on my phone right now.
Yeah, but they're copying a lot of the gestures, I would say, that came from iOS. He put out a subtle line. He says, we've been working on these for over a year.
Yeah, just in case you thought they were copying anybody.
Just to make sure, So, good stuff. You got anything else before we go today, Paul?
No, I need to go through. We watched the Android thing, the Google announcement. I need to go through their announcements one by one and kind of pick out some stuff. I know Mehedi's going to write up some news articles, or at least one, maybe pulling it all into one post. But I'm going to look for some of the big themes there, so maybe I'll work on that this afternoon.
Yeah, and the one other, well, I guess you have to watch it behind the scenes, because Paul, I don't think this is the best place to do it.
It's true. No,
yeah, we'll have to find him another spot to do it. So make sure to watch the behind the scenes video, hopefully coming later this week.
Yep.
And have yourselves a good one. We'll catch you right back here, probably not tomorrow because he's traveling. We'll catch you back here on Thursday for First Ring Daily.